Let me tell you about Eleanor, a 74-year-old grandmother from Ohio who loved tending to her rose garden. She was the picture of health, or so everyone thought. One Tuesday morning, she woke up feeling a little more tired than usual and noticed a strange, fleeting ache in her jaw, which she dismissed as a sign of a restless night. She went about her day preparing breakfast for her husband and planning her gardening tasks. By noon, that little ache had quietly blossomed into a crushing pressure in her chest. Eleanor never made it to her garden that afternoon. Her story is tragically common. The American Heart Association reveals a terrifying statistic. Nearly half of all adults in the United States have some form of cardiovascular disease. What's even more frightening is that for many women, the initial signs of a heart attack are not the dramatic movie-like chest-clutching pain we expect. They are subtle whispers like fatigue, jaw pain, or shortness of breath, easily ignored until it is far too late. The true enemy here is not just the heart attack itself, but the silent creeping process that leads to it, a condition called atherosclerosis. Imagine the arteries that feed your heart and brain are like the pristine, free-flowing highways of your body. Atherosclerosis is like a slow, relentless traffic jam caused by plaque, a sticky substance made of cholesterol, fats, and other waste products. Over years, this plaque builds up, narrowing and hardening these vital highways, choking off the supply of oxygen-rich blood. When a piece of this plaque breaks off, it can form a clot, creating a complete roadblock. If that roadblock happens in an artery leading to the heart, it causes a heart attack. If it happens in an artery leading to the brain, it causes a stroke. Today, we are going to fight back. We will not focus on complicated procedures or medications, but on the simple, powerful tools you can place on your dinner plate every single day. In this video, I will reveal the top 10 vegetables that are scientifically proven to help clear these internal highways, prevent the buildup of dangerous plaque, and protect not only your heart, but also your brain from a catastrophic event. More importantly, I will explain exactly how each of these humble foods works its magic inside your body, so you can transform your kitchen into the first line of defense for a longer, healthier, and more vibrant life. Let's begin with one of the most potent natural medicines known to humanity. 1. Garlic. For thousands of years, long before we had modern pharmacies, cultures around the world revered garlic not just for its ability to transform a meal, but for its profound medicinal properties. It was so valued that it was found in the tomb of King Tutankhamun and was given to the builders of the Egyptian pyramids to enhance their strength and stamina. Today, science is confirming what our ancestors knew intuitively. Garlic is a formidable guardian of the heart and brain. The secret to its power lies in a remarkable compound called allicin. This compound is not present in a whole garlic clove. It is only created when garlic is crushed, chopped, or chewed, triggering a chemical reaction. Think of it as garlic's own defense mechanism. And it turns out, what protects the garlic also protects us. Allicin and other sulfur compounds in garlic are the primary drivers of its cardiovascular benefits. Let's talk about blood pressure, the silent killer. High blood pressure forces your heart to work overtime, like trying to pump water through a kinked garden hose. Over time, this relentless pressure damages the delicate lining of your arteries, making them more susceptible to plaque buildup. Garlic acts as a natural vasodilator. This means it helps your blood vessels relax and widen. It does this by stimulating the production of nitric oxide, a signaling molecule that tells the smooth muscles in your artery walls to ease up. When your arteries are wider, blood can flow more freely and the pressure within your system drops. Multiple studies, including a meta-analysis published in the Journal of Nutrition, have shown that regular garlic consumption can lower both systolic and diastolic blood pressure, in some cases as effectively as standard blood pressure medications. But what about the plaque itself? Garlic wages a two-pronged attack on cholesterol, a key component of that artery-clogging plaque. It has been shown to modestly lower levels of LDL cholesterol, often called the bad cholesterol, while also preventing it from oxidizing. This is a critical point. Oxidized LDL is far more dangerous because it's stickier and more likely to embed itself into the artery walls, initiating the inflammatory process that leads to plaque. Garlic's antioxidants act like a protective shield, neutralizing the free radicals that cause this oxidation. Now let's connect this to the brain. Your brain is incredibly hungry for oxygen and nutrients, consuming about 20% of your body's total oxygen intake. It relies on a constant, uninterrupted flow of blood through a complex network of cerebral arteries. Anything that improves blood flow throughout the body will naturally benefit the brain. By lowering blood pressure and keeping arteries flexible, garlic ensures that this vital organ receives the nourishment it needs to function optimally. Furthermore, the same anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects that protect your heart arteries also protect the delicate blood vessels in your brain. Chronic inflammation is now understood to be a major contributor to cognitive decline and neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. By taming inflammation, garlic helps create a healthier environment for your brain cells to thrive. To get the most benefit, it is best to crush or chop fresh garlic and let it sit for about 10 to 15 minutes before cooking. This allows the allicin to fully form. Adding it to stir-fries, soups, sauces, or even just rubbing a cut clove on a piece of toast are excellent ways to incorporate it into your diet. However, it's important to note that garlic can have blood-thinning properties. If you are taking anticoagulant medications like warfarin, or if you have surgery scheduled, it is crucial to speak with your doctor before significantly increasing your garlic intake. Next, we turn to a vibrant red fruit, often mistaken for a vegetable. 2. Tomatoes. Imagine a shield that could protect your cells from the daily onslaught of damage that leads to aging and disease. For your cardiovascular system, that shield exists, and it comes in the form of a brilliant red pigment called lycopene. Tomatoes are the richest dietary source of this incredibly potent antioxidant. Lycopene is what gives tomatoes, watermelons, and pink grapefruits their distinctive color, but its beauty is far more than skin deep. Free radicals are unstable molecules that ricochet around your body, damaging cells, DNA, and proteins. Think of them as tiny sparks flying off a fire, capable of starting new fires wherever they land. This process, known as oxidative stress, is a root cause of the inflammation that drives atherosclerosis. Lycopene is an exceptional free radical scavenger. It neutralizes these damaging sparks before they can harm the delicate lining of your arteries. Specifically, it helps prevent the oxidation of LDL cholesterol. As we discussed with garlic, oxidized LDL is the truly villainous form of cholesterol that initiates plaque formation. By keeping LDL in a more stable state, lycopene helps prevent the very first step of artery clogging. The evidence for this is compelling. A study published in the journal Neurology found that men with the highest levels of lycopene in their blood had a staggering 55% lower risk of stroke compared to those with the lowest levels. This demonstrates a powerful link between this antioxidant and the health of the blood vessels that supply the brain. Tomatoes also contribute to healthy blood pressure thanks to their generous potassium content. Our modern diets are often overloaded with sodium, which causes the body to retain water and increases blood pressure. Potassium acts as a natural counterbalance to sodium. It helps your kidneys flush excess sodium out of your body and eases tension in your blood vessel walls. This dual action makes potassium a critical mineral for maintaining a healthy cardiovascular system. Now, let's look at the brain. The brain is particularly vulnerable to oxidative stress due to its high metabolic rate. The protective antioxidant power of lycopene extends directly to your neural tissues. By reducing inflammation and fighting free radical damage in the brain, lycopene may help protect against age-related cognitive decline. Some research even suggests a link between higher lycopene intake and a reduced risk of developing dementia and Alzheimer's disease. It helps preserve the integrity of brain cells and supports better communication between them. Interestingly, the way you prepare tomatoes can significantly impact how much lycopene your body absorbs. Cooking tomatoes, especially with a little healthy fat like olive oil, breaks down their tough cell walls and makes the lycopene more bioavailable. This is one of the rare cases where a processed food like tomato paste or sauce can be more nutritionally potent in one specific nutrient than its raw counterpart. So, enjoying a hearty tomato sauce, a warm bowl of tomato soup, or roasted cherry tomatoes drizzled with olive oil are fantastic ways to boost your lycopene intake and fortify your body's defenses. Next up is a leafy green that Popeye was definitely right about. 3. Spinach. Spinach has long been hailed as a superfood, and for good reason. This humble leafy green is a powerhouse of nutrients that offer profound benefits for both your heart and your brain. Its most significant contribution to cardiovascular health comes from its exceptionally high concentration of inorganic nitrates. Now, when you hear the word nitrates, you might think of the preservatives found in processed meats, but the nitrates in vegetables are entirely different and incredibly beneficial. When you eat spinach, your body converts these natural nitrates into nitric oxide. We mentioned nitric oxide when discussing garlic, and it is just as crucial here. It is one of the most important molecules for blood vessel health. Think of your arteries as dynamic, flexible tubes. Nitric oxide is the signal that tells these tubes to relax and expand, a process called vasodilation. This widening of the blood vessels has two immediate and powerful effects. First, it lowers your blood pressure. With more room to move, your blood flows with less force, reducing the strain on your heart and the wear and tear on your artery walls. Second, it improves circulation, ensuring that every organ and tissue in your body, from your heart muscle to your brain cells, receives a steady supply of oxygen-rich blood. The impact is not trivial. Research published in the Clinical Nutrition Research Journal showed that participants who consumed a high-nitrate spinach drink experienced a significant drop in blood pressure and improved arterial flexibility in just a few hours. Beyond nitrates, spinach is loaded with potassium, our sodium-fighting friend, and magnesium, a mineral that helps maintain a steady heart rhythm. It's also rich in antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin, which help combat the oxidative stress that contributes to atherosclerosis. Now let's pivot to the brain. The brain-boosting benefits of spinach are just as impressive. The improved blood flow from nitric oxide production is critical for cognitive function. A well-nourished brain is a sharp brain. It enhances focus, memory, and processing speed. But the benefits go deeper. A long-term study conducted at Rush University followed more than 900 older adults for nearly 5 years. It found that those who ate 1 to 2 servings of leafy green vegetables, like spinach daily, had the cognitive abilities of a person 11 years younger than those who consumed none. This remarkable effect is attributed to a synergistic blend of nutrients found in spinach, including vitamin K, folate, lutein, and beta-carotene. These compounds work together to protect brain cells from inflammation and oxidative damage, preserving neural pathways and slowing down age-related cognitive decline. Spinach is incredibly versatile. You can enjoy it raw in salads, blended into smoothies, wilted into soups and stews, or sautéed with a little garlic and olive oil. One word of caution, however: spinach is high in oxalates, which can contribute to the formation of kidney stones in susceptible individuals. It is also rich in vitamin K, which can interfere with blood-thinning medications. If you have a history of kidney stones or are on blood thinners, please consult your doctor about the appropriate amount of spinach for your diet. Our fourth vegetable is a vibrant cruciferous wonder. 4. Red cabbage. While all cabbage is healthy, The stunning, deep purple hue of red cabbage signals that it contains an extra dose of protective compounds. This vibrant color comes from a class of powerful antioxidants called anthocyanins, the same compounds that give blueberries, blackberries, and cherries their rich colors. Anthocyanins are superstars when it comes to heart and brain health. From a cardiovascular perspective, their primary role is to fight inflammation. As we've established, inflammation is a key driver in the development and progression of atherosclerosis. Anthocyanins act like a natural fire extinguisher, calming the inflammatory storm inside your arteries. They help protect the delicate endothelial lining of your blood vessels from damage, making it harder for plaque to gain a foothold. Studies have consistently linked diets rich in anthocyanins to better heart health outcomes. One large observational study involving over 93,000 women found that those who consumed the most anthocyanin-rich foods like red cabbage and berries had a 32% lower risk of heart attack compared to those who ate the least. These compounds also help improve cholesterol profiles by lowering LDL cholesterol and triglycerides, and they may contribute to lower blood pressure. Red cabbage is also an excellent source of vitamin C, another powerful antioxidant that supports the integrity of your blood vessels, and vitamin K, which is essential for proper blood clotting. Its high fiber content also helps to bind with cholesterol in the digestive system, preventing it from being absorbed into the bloodstream. The brain benefits of anthocyanins are equally compelling. These antioxidants have the unique ability to cross the blood-brain barrier, a protective filter that shields the brain from harmful substances. Once inside, they can exert their anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects directly on brain tissue. This helps protect neurons from damage and can enhance communication between brain cells. Research suggests that anthocyanins can improve learning and memory. A study from the Annals of Neurology found that older women who consumed more anthocyanin-rich foods experienced a slower rate of cognitive decline, effectively delaying brain aging by up to 2.5 years. They appeared to enhance blood flow to the brain, delivering more oxygen and nutrients to areas responsible for memory and concentration. Red cabbage is wonderfully crunchy and versatile. You can shred it raw into salads and slaws for a beautiful pop of color and texture. It can also be braised, roasted, or fermented to make sauerkraut, which adds the extra benefit of probiotics for gut health. A healthy gut microbiome is increasingly being linked to both cardiovascular and cognitive health, making fermented red cabbage a true double-duty superfood. Now let's turn up the heat with our fifth selection. 5. Chili peppers. For those who enjoy a little spice in their life, there's great news. The fiery compound that gives chili peppers their characteristic heat, capsaicin, is also a potent ally for your heart and brain. Capsaicin is more than just a flavor enhancer. It's a bioactive compound with some remarkable therapeutic properties. One of capsaicin's most well-studied effects is its impact on circulation. It works by activating a receptor on the lining of your blood vessels called TRPV1. When activated, this receptor triggers the release of nitric oxide, our friend who helps relax and widen blood vessels. The result is improved blood flow and lower blood pressure. By reducing the resistance your heart has to pump against, capsaicin helps lower the strain on your entire cardiovascular system. But the benefits don't stop there. Large-scale population studies have uncovered a fascinating link between chili pepper consumption and longevity. An analysis of over 500,000 people published in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology found that regular consumers of chili peppers had a 26% lower risk of death from cardiovascular disease and a 23% lower risk of death from cancer compared to those who rarely or never ate them. Capsaicin also appears to have a positive effect on cholesterol. Some research suggests it can help lower LDL cholesterol and triglycerides. Furthermore, it has antiplatelet properties, meaning it can help make blood platelets less sticky, reducing the risk of forming dangerous blood clots that can lead to a heart attack or stroke. From a brain health perspective, improved circulation is again a major win. Better blood flow to the brain means better cognitive function. But capsaicin may have more direct effects. The same TRPV1 receptor it activates in blood vessels is also found on nerve cells throughout the body, including the brain. Activating these receptors can have anti-inflammatory effects within the nervous system. Some early research is even exploring capsaicin's potential to protect against neuronal damage, suggesting it could play a role in preventing neurodegenerative diseases. Its ability to reduce inflammation and oxidative stress provides a healthier environment for the brain to operate. There are countless varieties of chili peppers, from mild poblanos to fiery habaneros. You can add them fresh, dried, or in powdered form to soups, stews, sauces, and stir-fries. Even a small amount can provide a beneficial dose of capsaicin. Of course, chili peppers are not for everyone. If you have a sensitive stomach, acid reflux, or irritable bowel syndrome, you should approach them with caution, as they can sometimes exacerbate these conditions. Start with milder varieties and smaller amounts to see how your body tolerates them. Our sixth vegetable is a miniature tree packed with life-saving nutrients. 6. Broccoli. Broccoli and other cruciferous vegetables like cauliflower and Brussels sprouts contain a unique set of sulfur-containing compounds called glucosinolates. When you chop or chew broccoli, these compounds are converted into a highly active substance called sulforaphane, which is responsible for many of broccoli's incredible health benefits. Sulforaphane is a powerful activator of the body's own antioxidant and detoxification pathways. Think of it not just as an antioxidant itself, but as a switch that turns on hundreds of our body's own protective genes. This helps shield our cells, including those lining our arteries, from the relentless damage caused by free radicals and environmental toxins. One of the most significant ways broccoli protects the heart is by preventing arterial calcification. This is a process where calcium deposits build up in the arteries, making them stiff and rigid, a condition often called hardening of the arteries. Stiff arteries can't expand properly to accommodate blood flow, which leads to high blood pressure and an increased risk of heart attack. A study published in the British Journal of Nutrition, which followed a group of older women for 3 years, found that those who ate the most cruciferous vegetables had significantly less calcification in their aorta, the body's main artery, compared to those who ate the least. This protective effect is largely attributed to broccoli's high vitamin K content, which helps direct calcium into the bones and keep it out of the arteries. Broccoli is also packed with fiber, which helps lower cholesterol, and potassium, which helps control blood pressure. Its potent anti-inflammatory properties further help to quell the chronic inflammation that fuels atherosclerosis. For the brain, sulforaphane is a rising star in neuroscience research. Like anthocyanins, it can cross the blood-brain barrier and exert its protective effects directly on brain tissue. It boosts the brain's antioxidant defenses, reduces inflammation, and may even help clear out toxic proteins associated with neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. By reducing oxidative stress and inflammation in the brain, sulforaphane helps protect neurons from damage and supports healthy cognitive function. Studies are exploring its potential to improve memory and protect against age-related cognitive decline. The improved arterial health and blood flow it promotes also ensures the brain gets the steady supply of oxygen and nutrients it needs to thrive. To maximize the formation of sulforaphane, it's best to chop broccoli and let it sit for a few minutes before cooking. Steaming or lightly stir-frying are the best cooking methods, as boiling can leach out many of the valuable water-soluble nutrients. Eating broccoli raw with a dip is also an excellent way to get its full benefits. Next on our list is a festive fall favorite with year-round benefits: 7. Pumpkin and pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin's bright orange flesh is a clear indicator of its rich content of beta-carotene, a powerful antioxidant and a precursor to vitamin A. As we've learned, antioxidants are crucial for heart health because they neutralize the free radicals that damage arteries and promote plaque formation. Beta-carotene is particularly effective at protecting against the oxidation of LDL cholesterol, a key step in the development of atherosclerosis. But perhaps pumpkin's greatest contribution to heart health is its incredible potassium content. A single cup of cooked pumpkin provides more potassium than a banana. This is vital for controlling blood pressure. Potassium helps your body excrete excess sodium and relaxes the walls of your blood vessels, a 1-2 punch that can significantly lower blood pressure readings. Maintaining healthy blood pressure is one of the most important things you can do to reduce your risk of both heart attack and stroke. The fiber in pumpkin also plays a significant role. It helps to lower blood sugar levels after a meal and binds with cholesterol in the gut, helping to eliminate it from the body before it can be absorbed. And let's not forget the small but mighty pumpkin seeds. These are nutritional gems, particularly rich in magnesium. Magnesium is often called the relaxation mineral. It is essential for maintaining a normal heart rhythm, relaxing blood vessels, and controlling blood pressure. Unfortunately, magnesium deficiency is quite common, so snacking on pumpkin seeds is an easy and delicious way to boost your intake. Pumpkin seeds also provide healthy fats, zinc, and antioxidants. When we consider the brain, the nutrients in pumpkin and its seeds are equally important. The brain's high energy demands make it very susceptible to oxidative damage. The beta-carotene in pumpkin helps protect brain cells from this damage. The magnesium from pumpkin seeds is critical for nerve function and plays a role in mood regulation and stress reduction. Chronic stress can be toxic to the brain, and magnesium helps to calm the nervous system. The zinc found in pumpkin seeds is also vital for memory and cognitive function. Pumpkin is wonderfully versatile. You can roast it, steam it, or puree it to make soups, stews, and even healthy baked goods. Pumpkin seeds can be eaten raw or roasted as a snack, sprinkled on salads, or blended into smoothies. Be sure to choose unsalted pumpkin seeds to avoid counteracting the blood pressure benefits. Our 8th vegetable is a deep earthy root that gets the blood flowing. 8. Beets. Beets or beetroot have gained immense popularity in the health community, especially among athletes, for their ability to enhance performance. This effect comes from the same source as their primary benefit for heart health, their high concentration of natural nitrates. Just like with spinach, when you consume beets, your body converts these nitrates into nitric oxide. This molecule is a potent vasodilator, meaning it widens your blood vessels, allowing blood to flow more easily. For your heart, this translates to lower blood pressure. In fact, the effect can be quite rapid and significant. Numerous studies have shown that drinking beet juice can lower systolic blood pressure by several points within a matter of hours. This reduction in blood pressure decreases the workload on your heart and helps protect the integrity of your arteries. Improved blood flow also means more oxygen and nutrients are delivered to the heart muscle itself, keeping it strong and healthy. Beyond nitrates, beets contain a unique class of antioxidants called betalains. These are the pigments that give beets their deep, ruby red color. Betalains are powerful anti-inflammatory agents. They help to reduce the chronic inflammation that underlies cardiovascular disease, protecting your blood vessels from the inside out. Beets are also a good source of fiber, which helps manage cholesterol and blood sugar levels. The brain reaps enormous benefits from the nitric oxide boost provided by beets. As we age, blood flow to certain areas of the brain, particularly the frontal lobe, which is responsible for executive functions like decision-making and working memory, can decrease. Research from Wake Forest University found that older adults who drank beet juice before exercise showed greater connectivity in brain regions associated with motor function and cognition. The nitric oxide appears to open up the blood vessels in the brain, improving perfusion and oxygen delivery. This enhanced blood flow can lead to sharper thinking, better focus, and may help slow age-related cognitive decline. The anti-inflammatory betalains also help protect delicate brain cells from damage. You can enjoy beets in many ways. Roasting them brings out their natural sweetness. They can also be boiled, steamed, or grated raw into salads. Beet juice is a convenient way to get a concentrated dose of nitrates, but be mindful of the sugar content. A small glass is usually sufficient. Note that beets can cause your urine and stools to turn a reddish color, which is harmless, but can be alarming if you are not expecting it. Next is a spring vegetable with a history of healing. 9. Asparagus. Asparagus is a nutritional standout for several reasons, but its most important contribution to heart and brain health may be its exceptional folate content. Folate, also known as vitamin B9, is crucial for controlling levels of an amino acid in the blood called homocysteine. High levels of homocysteine are a significant and independent risk factor for cardiovascular disease. It is believed to damage the lining of the arteries, promote blood clot formation, and make arteries stiffer and less flexible. In essence, high homocysteine creates a dangerous environment for your heart and blood vessels. Folate works by helping to convert homocysteine into methionine, another amino acid that is harmless. By ensuring you have adequate folate intake from foods like asparagus, you can help keep your homocysteine levels in a safe range, thereby reducing your risk of heart attack and stroke. A single cup of cooked asparagus can provide over 60% of your daily folate needs. Asparagus is also an excellent source of antioxidants, including vitamin C, vitamin E, and glutathione, often called the body's master antioxidant. These compounds work together to protect your cells from oxidative damage. Furthermore, asparagus contains a unique compound called asparagine, which is a natural diuretic. This can help your body get rid of excess salt and fluid, which can contribute to lower blood pressure. The brain is particularly sensitive to high homocysteine levels. Elevated homocysteine has been strongly linked to an increased risk of cognitive decline, dementia, and Alzheimer's disease. It is thought to damage blood vessels in the brain, restrict blood flow, and may even be directly toxic to neurons. By lowering homocysteine, the folate in asparagus provides a powerful protective effect for your brain. It helps maintain healthy circulation to the brain and protects against the vascular damage that can lead to cognitive impairment. The B vitamins in asparagus also play a direct role in producing neurotransmitters, the chemical messengers that allow your brain cells to communicate effectively. Asparagus is best prepared by lightly steaming, roasting, or grilling it to preserve its nutrients and delicate texture. Overcooking can make it mushy and reduce its nutritional value. It makes a delicious side dish, drizzled with olive oil and a little lemon juice. Finally, we have a colorful and crunchy kitchen staple. 10. Bell peppers. Bell peppers, especially the red, orange, and yellow varieties, are bursting with vitamin C. In fact, a single red bell pepper contains more than 150% of your daily recommended intake, far more than an orange. Vitamin C is a potent antioxidant that is vital for the health of your blood vessels. It plays a critical role in the production of collagen, a protein that provides structure and strength to your artery walls, keeping them strong and flexible. Strong, healthy arteries are less prone to damage and plaque buildup. As an antioxidant, vitamin C also helps protect the endothelial lining of the arteries from free radical damage and prevents the oxidation of LDL cholesterol. Bell peppers are also rich in a variety of carotenoids, including beta-carotene, lutein, and zeaxanthin. These antioxidants further bolster your body's defenses against the oxidative stress and inflammation that drive heart disease. Red bell peppers, in particular, also contain capsaicin, the antioxidant responsible for their brilliant red color, which has been shown to have powerful anti-inflammatory effects and may help raise levels of HDL, the good cholesterol. Like many other vegetables on our list, bell peppers provide a good amount of potassium and fiber, supporting healthy blood pressure and cholesterol levels. For your brain, the massive dose of vitamin C in bell peppers is a huge asset. The brain has a very high concentration of vitamin C, which it uses to protect itself from oxidative stress and to support the function of neurotransmitters. Adequate vitamin C is essential for mood, memory, and overall cognitive function. The carotenoids lutein and zeaxanthin are also famous for their role in eye health, but recent research shows they also accumulate in the brain and are linked to better cognitive performance and a reduced risk of dementia. They act as powerful neuroprotectants. Bell peppers are delicious both raw and cooked. Slice them up for a crunchy snack with hummus, add them to salads for a pop of color or stuff, and roast them for a hearty main course. Sautéing or stir-frying them with other vegetables is another excellent way to incorporate them into your meals. In closing, while each of these 10 vegetables offers a unique arsenal of protective nutrients, their true power is unlocked when they are consumed as part of a varied and balanced diet. There is no single magic bullet for heart and brain health. The journey to a healthier you is built one meal at a time by consistently choosing whole, nutrient-dense foods. Think of your diet as a team of defenders. Garlic weakens the enemy's walls, tomatoes provide the shields, spinach improves the supply lines, and bell peppers strengthen the fortress. Together, they create a comprehensive defense system that is far more powerful than any single soldier. It's also crucial to remember that diet is just one piece of the puzzle. Combining these dietary changes with regular physical activity, managing stress, getting adequate sleep, and avoiding smoking will create a holistic lifestyle that profoundly protects your cardiovascular and cognitive health for years to come. If you have any pre-existing health conditions or are taking medications, especially for blood pressure or blood thinning, it is essential to speak with your doctor or a registered dietitian before making significant changes to your diet. They can help you create a plan that is safe and effective for your individual needs. The information we've shared today is meant to empower you, to give you the knowledge to make healthier choices, and to have more informed conversations with your healthcare provider. So, I challenge you to pick 1 or 2 vegetables from this list that you don't eat regularly and find a creative way to add them to your meals this week. Small, sustainable changes are the key to long-term success. What is your favorite heart-healthy vegetable from our list, or do you have another one you'd like to share? Let us know in the comments below. Your experience could inspire someone else in our community. If you found this video valuable, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your loved ones, and subscribe to Senior Forward Health for more videos designed to help you live a longer, healthier life. Thank you for joining us today, and remember, you are in charge of your health.